Have you ever been in a brand new place, talking to someone you've just met, and suddenly, you're hit with an overwhelming feeling that you've experienced this exact moment before? That's déjà vu, a French term meaning already seen. It's a fleeting, eerie sensation that has puzzled people for centuries. But is it a glimpse into a past life, or a simple trick of the mind? In this video, we'll explore the fascinating science behind what happens in your brain during déjà vu. To understand déjà vu, we first need to understand how our brain handles memory. Think of your brain as a sophisticated filing system. A region called the temporal lobe, especially the hippocampus, is the master librarian. It takes new experiences, tags them with information like when and where this happened, and files them away as memories. When you recall something, the hippocampus retrieves that file. Déjà vu seems to happen when there's a tiny, momentary hiccup in this filing process. One of the leading scientific theories is called split perception. This idea suggests that your brain receives the same sensory information twice, but with a tiny delay between them. For example, you might see a cat run across the street out of the corner of your eye. This first perception is brief and you don't fully process it. A millisecond later, you turn your head and consciously see the cat. Your brain processes this second input as a new event, but it feels strangely familiar because it's already stored the first subconscious glance. It's like your brain is telling you, hey, I've seen this before, because, technically, it has. Another popular explanation is the memory mismatch theory. This focuses on a part of the brain called the rhinal cortex, which helps us determine if something is familiar. The theory goes that sometimes this familiarity circuit can misfire. It might activate by mistake when you're in a completely new situation. So, while your hippocampus is correctly identifying the experience as new, your rhinal cortex is simultaneously screaming, I recognize this. This conflict between the newness signal and the false familiarity signal is what creates the weird sensation of déjà vu. So, who is most likely to experience déjà vu? Research shows it's most common in young adults, between the ages of 15 and 25, and tends to decrease as we get older. This might be because the young adult brain is still maturing and developing its memory pathways. Additionally, you're more likely to experience it when you're tired or stressed. Fatigue can make our brain's processing a little less reliable, increasing the chances of these little memory misfires. So if you're pulling an all-nighter, don't be surprised if things feel a little familiar. So, what's the verdict on déjà vu? While it can feel supernatural, science tells us it's a perfectly normal, harmless brain glitch. Whether it's a split perception or a memory circuit mismatch, déjà vu is simply a fascinating window into the complex and sometimes quirky ways our brains work. It's not a memory from a past life or a vision of the future, but rather a brief hiccup in our perception of the present. So the next time it happens, instead of feeling weirded out, just take a moment to appreciate the amazing complexity of the mind. What's your most memorable déjà vu experience? Let us know in the comments below.